What is up? What is up? What is up, everybody? It is Phil Nagy. Nagy on Sports joining you here this evening. Welcome to Season 13. Yes, you heard me right. Season 13. This is the 13th Simmed Browns season. Obviously, we do multiple simulated seasons per year to get to that number, but wild to think and believe that we are here now. The 13th season of Simming Browns games. Really appreciate everybody being on. Thanks so much to all 1,140. We picked up that 1,140th subscriber just last week. Appreciate you guys very much. This is roster option number 2. I did a full recap video on there. There's been one change to that I will mention here in just a moment. Week 1 of the 2025 season, decided not to build the dome this time. We may see it a little bit later, though. Detroit Lions are in town, the old Great Lakes Classic, so this should be a fun one. We will get this thing popping here in just a moment. Again, do appreciate everybody being here in this one. So, the question obviously becomes, to Myles Garrett or not to Myles Garrett? And so, ultimately, I opted to move him. And I think if they do trade Myles Garrett, that they will try to draft Abdul Carter at number 2. So I found the team that had drafted Abdul Carter and basically said, like, I'll take Abdul Carter and one other player because there's no reason in getting draft picks. So the trade was made just yesterday. Myles Garrett to the Arizona Cardinals for Abdul Carter and Marvin Harrison Jr. So decided to upgrade the wide receiver room. He was literally the best rated player on their team of not very good players. So poor Myles, probably not going to win a Super Bowl there, but hey, we get Abdul Carter. All right, here we go. Jared Goff and company. By the way, welcome in, Jim. Welcome in, LA. Welcome in, Mitchell. Good to have everybody on. Up the middle and swallowed up right away. Again, Levante David, veteran, to kind of take that Jordan Hicks role in the middle of this defense. You can see playing next to JOK. We'll talk about the defensive line, but motion coming across from Sam Laporta. Delayed handoff. Oh, nice pickup there on the blitz. Left side. Got it over the toe. He dropped it. Delpit able to knock it out. It's Sam Laporta. Incomplete, 3rd and 10. So across the line, actually they're rotating some guys left to right already. On the inside is going to be right side, wide open. Nobody covered him. What's Jahmyr Gibbs, and he's tackled by Malachi Moore, our new free safety. First big chunk play of the day, and it's Jahmyr Gibbs, and it's like he snuck out to the right side, and the Browns didn't even know he was there. Look at this. Goff can't believe it. There is literally not a Brown over there covering him, so broken coverage from Schwartz's unit. Dan Campbell loves it, and we've got a first down at the 15 now for Goff and company. Hadn't even gotten the lineup out of my mouth just yet. Here comes Goff again. Pressure coming. Fired over the middle. Caught right at the 2 and at the 1. And gets decked. That's Tim Patrick, I believe it is, and he's got a 1st and goal coming up now. So edge rusher Chase Young on one side, Abdul Carter on the other, Mason Graham and Mike Hall in the middle of this one. Turn around, play action, pressure coming, they don't feel it, and over the middle, Brock Wright, the backup tight end. And right down the field go the Detroit Lions, and Brock Wright has the first touchdown of the 2025 sim season in this one. So Delpit got chipped down big time. There's Malachi Moore again, the rookie out of Alabama. Second level, we talked about Levante David, middle linebacker between Diabate and JOK. Cornerbacks are still Denzel Ward. He did not get traded. Remember, roster option 2 was keep Ward, Chubb, the Chief, and originally Miles, but since we have since moved on for Miles. So this team is quarterbacked by Justin Fields, kind of the best of the free agent options. We also drafted Will Howard, but Justin Fields did win the job in camp, and he's a little bit higher rated. Here's a return from Adoree Jackson, who I picked up in free agency. All right, here he comes, Justin Fields. He's going to have Nick Chubb behind him. He's going to have the Chief. He's going to have Marvin Harrison and Jerry Jeudy, along with Cedric Tillman and the rookie out of Oregon, Evan Stewart. Offensive line goes rookie Will Campbell, left tackle, Tevin Jenkins in free agency, Luke Whippler at the center, Zach Zinter, right guard, and DeJuan Jones, right tackle. Here comes Chubb. Bounces off a person and then thrown to the ground by Zadarius Smith. Sheesh, my brain is not all the way turned on. Good run by Chubb there. Again, he is back. Decided to run it back one more time. He is still an X factor, although I believe down to about a 93. Over the middle, caught by Chief. First down, spun to the ground by Alex Anzalone and Terrion Arnold. Remember, this Lions defense ravaged by injuries this past season, so a lot of these guys are like, hey, I forgot he was the starter. So we just didn't see them. Fields, his first throw, or second throw. It's got Jeudy to the right side and a first down. Brian Branch, the Alabama safety, gets right up there and makes the tackle, but 2 quick throws and 2 quick completions for Justin Fields. Back to a Stefanski wide zone running scheme. Also have Tyler Warren. He was our second-round pick, and this time DeJuan Jones. Going to give up the sack is Aiden Hutchinson, a little Michigan beating Ohio State on that right tackle side. And Justin Fields got sacked, his first sack of the season, given up again by DeJuan Jones. Chubb next to him in the backfield. Backup running back is Elijah Mitchell from the 49ers. Pressure up his face again. It's Hutchinson again, and Fields goes down. Oh, brother, back-to-back sacks. And a 3rd and 31 coming up for the Browns. Again, if you saw yesterday, I put both roster option 1 and roster option 3. I simmed those seasons in their entirety, and the Browns went 5-12 with Kirk Cousins at quarterback and basically the rest of the roster intact. Roster option 1. Here comes Fields now. He's in trouble, and he'll be sacked a 3rd time. Well, they drove it beautifully down to about the 42-yard line of Detroit and then went backwards. 3 sacks. That's Malcolm Rodriguez. Remember, they called him Rodrigo in the Hard Knocks episodes with the Detroit Lions, and Fields has just got to dump that away. 4th and 41. That feels about right. It could be a long season for that man. You got to wonder if he'll survive the rebuild or if he's been given some assurances about what is to come. Big boot coming here. At least the punt got the first down, but only by about 12 yards. Good tackle down there by a couple of defenders. Okay, Jahmyr Gibb, 1 target, 1 catch, 57 yards. I'll say, hey, Karen, welcome in. Go Browns. So let's see if the defense can set a little bit. They had just about gotten off the field, and then that Jahmyr Gibbs 57-yard shot just kind of shocked them. Again, you can see Mason Graham next to Michael Hall in the middle of that line. Quick little throw to the right side, Jamison Williams, but his momentum pulls him out of bounds at the for a 2nd and 7 at the 37. Chase Young, Isaiah McGuire, Abdul Carter. You'll see a lot of those guys rotate there through as well. Back to pass now. He'll dump it quickly to the right side of the Gibbs. Here comes the pressure. Here comes the pursuit, and Denzel whacks him to the ground. As well as Dalen Everett, a 3rd or 4th round pick from the University of Georgia. He'll be the nickel corner wearing number 5. Again, as Greg Newsome was moved on from in this particular version of the sim. Goff right side, right at the sticks, and a good tackle to push him out of bounds by the aforementioned Dalen Everett. And Everett shoves him out of bounds at 4th and inches. And Campbell's going to punt it away. So really nice tackle by the new nickelback. And the Browns are going to get the football back. Here comes the rookie Evan Stewart out of Oregon. I believe we took him in the 5th or 6th round. I did trade a few guys for draft picks, and then I did trade back so the Raiders could take Shedeur Sanders at 2. That's what allowed me to get Will Campbell and Mason Graham, and then Tyler Warren in the second round. Fields has that one swatted away, and a menace to society right now is Aiden Hutchinson. 2nd and 10. Browns continuing to go backwards. Now they complete a pass and they get a first down. David Njoku up to the 34-yard line. How about Chief publicly calling for Miles to come back? Love that. Stretch it left side. Chubb, can you get the corner? A little bang cut right there to the 40. Nice little run. That's what the outside zone scheme is. He's got 2 carries. He's averaging 5.5 a pop. 2nd and 4 here. They may, I believe. I'll have to. I think he might be the quarterback of the. And Chubb nowhere to go this time. Is Aiden Hutchinson having his way with DeJuan Jones early? Oh, you're saying we may draft Quinn Ewers? Yeah, I mean, like you said, I don't really love any of the quarterbacks in this draft. To be honest with you. Big drop now on a 3rd and 7 with a 3 tight end set. He'll go to the wrong side. There's the rookie Tyler Warren. He falls forward, but he's just shy. Oh, what the heck? Let's go for it. A little situational coach mode here. Remember, I have no idea actually how to play the video game, but I'm going to make them go for it here. And let's try the old give it to the fullback play. Catch him off guard here. I don't even know how to change the camera angle, to be honest. Not that way. Go. And Tyler Warren, lined up as the fullback, is going to get the first down. Situational coach mode does what it's supposed to do, which was get a first down on a spot where Stefanski likely goes for it anyway. Up the middle, Chubb out of the pistol. It'll be tackled from behind by a pursuing Malcolm Rodriguez. Good play there by Rodrigo as well. Yeah, I mean, he was kind of just checked down all over the place. And again, for a kid who was as highly talented as he was, it feels like he sort of underperformed. But so I don't know. I don't love any of the quarterbacks. I understand you got to have one. You got to keep shooting your shot. So if they want to go Sanders or Ward, who's ever available too, I get it. That's not what I would personally do. That's not obviously what we've done here in the one that everybody else has voted on, that we picked Will Howard in the 3rd round. And take it, Justin Fields getting around the corner. Fields 45-50, 45-40, 35-30. Justin Fields 20, 10, 5 to the end zone. He slides at the 3. 47 yards. Justin Fields. And that is an element to the game, of course, that he provides. He did so much of that in Chicago. He actually tried to slide, took a hit on the way down. But escaping the pressure, getting around, and now 1st and goal for the Browns. Luke Whippler snaps it back. Justin Fields fires on the run. Caught. Touchdown! First touchdown of the season right in front of the dog pound, and it's the Chief. And he will give him the old Chief slam here. David Njoku, but that play was set up by the legs of Justin Fields, and then he pays it off with a touchdown throw. We haven't even seen Marvin Harrison. There he is, 18, right at the top of your screen there. Haven't even seen him just yet, as he's thrown a couple to Chief and one to Jerry Jeudy. So I don't know. I just don't know what to make of the quarterback situation. It's just a bad year to need a quarterback, I'm afraid. The free agent pool is woof. The only potential option that people are kind of excited about would be overpaying for Sam Darnold. And again, you're just not going to be able to afford that, especially if you trade Miles. You're going to have like 30 million dead cap for trading Miles too. Again, this game doesn't care about the salary cap. I have to turn it off. It's the only way I can make the rosters accurate, believe it or not, because you can't do all of the cap gymnastics in this game. All right, 1st and 10, 7-7. Waning moments of the first quarter. Jamison Williams comes in motion. He'll be tracked by MJ Emerson. Over the middle, and it's almost picked. Oh, the veteran Levante David, so smart patrolling the middle of this Jim Schwartz defense, and he almost had an interception. Back to pass now, Goff. Good protection. Have yet to really call Abdul Carter or Mason Graham's names. Again, as guys we were able to get. high up in the draft on that D-line. Turn around, it's Gibbs, first down. Oh, ball pops out! It's picked up by the Browns, I think! Mike Hall Jr.'s got it! Was it Delpit who caused the fumble? Mike Hall Jr. springs on it. Looked like he tackled him helmet to ball. Let's see what the replay shows. And it's Diabate, 43. Mahmoud punching with the left hand. Ball pops out. Mike Hall falls on it. First down, Browns in Detroit Lion territory. Oh boy, what a play there for the defense. First turnover of the day. And the Browns have a first down at the 36 of Detroit. Turn around, give it to Chubb up the middle, burying his head and falling forward for 5. Nick Chubb for 5 more yards. Playing pretty decent so far to start the game. Double tight ends to the left side. They'll play action out of it. Fields has time. He'll dump it short to Chubb. Over the middle and tackled by Jack Campbell, the former Iowa Hawkeye linebacker. Head-scratching first-round pick a year ago. And 0-0. 7-7 after 1 quarter of play here. This is the 2025 sim season. Again, all the opponents will be real. The locations and obviously the weeks that they play them, of course, are not known. But I think for whatever reason, Madden's little metrics, they have it exactly backwards. So I think we're probably playing this game in Detroit. And then all the games we play on the road against the non-division teams are actually at home. I think that's how Madden's little algorithm-y thing is set up. Fields, jet sweep to Judy. To the 20, can't quite get the corner. Unlucky there for Jerry Jeudy. Heavy set now. Harrison Bryant also came back in free agency. He's tight end number 3. Dump it short to tight end number 1. That's the Chief. Sets up 3rd and 4. Jack Campbell with another tackle. And again, Tyler Warren, the kid out of Penn State, is probably going to go in the first round. He fell to us in the second round, and I jumped on that pick. 3rd and 4. Back to pass now. Fields. Justin Fields just dumps it short to Chubb. Hey, just take the first down yardage. I don't hate that at all from Justin Fields now. 8 first downs already for the Browns. Remember how hard it was for them to get first downs at the beginning of this past season. Moving and sacked again. Guess who? Aiden Hutchinson. 3 sacks in the first quarter and 4 minutes of the game. He is abusing DeJuan Jones, who I moved back to the right tackle side because I felt good about the rookie Will Campbell, and so far Will Campbell's held his own. Jet sweep look, and he runs right into Zadarius Smith. So maybe time. Yep, exactly. Four in Miles' dead hit. That's why there's so many rookies on this roster, and I was very, very sparing. Like I said, I told you I only signed a couple of free agents to fill out some spots. Pressure coming, and another sack, and there's 5 of them now for the Lions. That's our boy Zadarius Smith. Fields has something to say to him about it. Zadarius Smith with another sack, and the Browns O-line young and struggling, and this time it is the rookie Will Campbell who gives up that pressure. Kind of blocking nobody there, Will. Another rookie for us, undrafted rookie free agent, but the best kicker in the class, at least ratings-wise, Andres Borregales. I believe he's from Miami. And Borregales' kick is up, and his kick looks to be good. So the Browns take a 10-7 lead here. Week number 1, 2025 season. Again, the 13th Browns sim season on the channel. We'll take you all the way to it. Don't know if we'll get the whole thing done before free agency starts, because that would be a lot of games in a short amount of time, but we'll definitely have it done before the draft. And then, of course, over the summer, I remake the rosters again with the actual Browns roster, and we sim that, and that usually leads us up to the release of the new game, and then, of course, the new season. Left side run, Gibbs. He's got a big first down and more to the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. Gibbs, and he's going to be caught by maybe the only guy on the field who can catch him, and that's Denzel Ward. And Ward with a nice play to save the touchdown. But Jahmyr Gibbs, so good. And everybody who laughed at them taking him number 8, he has been a special player. They took him in that same draft that they took Jack Campbell. That's those 2 first-round picks. stretch it right side. It's David Montgomery into the game. Montgomery will be tackled by Chase Young. Just felt like Chase Young has underperformed. Obviously, a very high ceiling. Felt like the perfect kind of Andrew Berry signing. Still may see Chase Young in real life, by the way. A guy who's got a super high ceiling, and maybe just the situation didn't work out. Pick to the end zone! Who is it? It's JOK. Welcome back, Jeremiah. He's going to do the Fighting Irish hop. That's amazing. You see him do those 2 little leprechaun kicks? That was awesome. Jeremiah Wusu-Kormoga. Gosh, I hope he can get back to play football for us. But look at this catch for him in the end zone. Up, makes a great catch. Laporta is in the back. JOK does a super job of turning around, and Goff has the second Detroit turnover of the game. And here come the Browns starting at the 20. Heavy set with 3 tight ends to the left. They'll turn around. They'll run behind those tight ends. Chubb up the middle, and he'll be decleated by Jack Campbell at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 2 for Nicholas Jamal Chubb. Hopefully back to 100% this season. Another 3 tight end look. They'll stretch it to the right side, and he can't get around Aiden Hutchinson, who has been a game wrecker here so far. And now on 3rd and 13, you can only assume that he'll be rushing with his hair on fire, as they say. Back to pass Fields now. He's got to get rid of it quick. Pressure in his face. He'll throw late. Throw to the Chief. Chief breaks 1 tackle, but he's just a little bit shy, and I don't think 4th and 3 from your own 27 is go for it mode just here. And so the punt will come for Corey Bojorquez. Big punt for Bojorquez to the 20. Cam Mitchell down there, as well as Dalen Everett Diabate as well. So Goff, no harm, no foul. You just got to go back and start over at your 25 after that interception in the end zone to Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Appreciate everybody being on. Again, Phil Nagy, Nagy on Sports is the channel. Only place you're going to find these simulated sporting events. Specifically, we are now simulating the 2025 Ohio State Buckeyes season with Julian Sayin and company at the helm. And now we are simming the 2025 Browns season as if we had played off-season general manager. And you all helped me. You voted on the various options. Back to pass now for Goff. He'll fire, dump it over the middle, caught quickly, and tackled immediately by MJ Emerson. Be nice if he had a bounce-back season on that 3rd-round salary. Be nice to have a starter that you can count on. 3rd and 2, 3-step Goff over the middle, and a quick throw. Oh, nice catch by Amon-Ra St. Brown. Keeps his feet and has a first down to the 40-yard line. Keep the chains moving. Very good offensive line, too, for the Lions. Taylor Decker and then Kevin Zeitler still. Frank Regnow. The only weak link is second-year player right guard Christian Mahogany. There's Laporta, decked by JOK for a loss of 2. He elbowed him in the face. And then, of course, Penei Sewell, the best right tackle in the game, a 97 overall rating for Penei Sewell, which is probably why Chase Young here at the bottom of our screen has had a hard time getting going. Also haven't gotten to call Mason Graham or Abdul Carter's number. Across the middle to Patrick, sets up a 3rd and 2. Of course, he's getting rid of the ball quickly. Browns rotating guys. You can see Isaiah McGuire in for that snap for the Browns. 3:30 on this second quarter clock. Goff back to pass. Pressure in his face. He'll go over the middle. Caught. First down and more. Jamison Williams. We know he can fly. They do not let him get into the open field. That's the safety, number 9 and number 10. Delpit and Malachi Moore. LSU and Alabama, respectively. Malachi Moore coming in a little bit higher rated than Ronnie Hickman, although I'm sure we'll see plenty of Ronnie over the course of this simulated season. I did turn injuries back on just a little bit, so there could be some injuries happening around the league. Depth will be tested at various places, but frankly, that's just real life. So we usually turn them off when we're mirroring because we want to mirror what's happening in reality, and I just bench the guys who are hurt or cut them or whatever. So, but otherwise, we're trying to recreate some reality, and injuries are a part of the game. So they're not turned on super high, but they are turned back on. Browns pull back out into a cover 3 shell. Left side throw, got it near the first down marker, 3rd and 1 coming. Jamison Williams the catch, and we've got the 2-minute warning here. Nagy on Sports, Phil Nagy joining you again. Our official 2025 Browns season sim. It has started. It has started today, and so excited to be joining you here for this one. Browns up 10-7, 2-minute warning. Goff Over the middle, quick little throw, first down, but a nice catch again. Tim Patrick, and then Ward immediately throws him to the ground, and the clock runs. Yeah. Yeah, no kidding. Ragnow now. Snapping it back there, not in any hurry. Goff, QB draw up the middle, and he'll run right into Mike Hall. Also, Chase Young was there as well. It just kind of was coincidence. I wasn't necessarily trying to sign lots of Buckeyes. It just kind of worked out like that. With just by the time we voted on Justin Fields, and then I had picked up Chase Young. They already had Ward and Hickman, and Jones and Hall. And then Will Howard's who we drafted. So yeah, they probably had like 7 or 8 Buckeyes. Not all because I just love Ohio State. Over the middle, first down, catch, Amon-Ra again. Got him lining up in the slot a lot in this game, going against the rookie Dalen Everett. That time JOK makes the tackle, but it is enough for a first down, and they will go ahead and call timeout number 2. Goff with a blitz up the middle. He'll feel it, he'll throw it. Laporta breaks 1 tackle, and then the rookie Malachi Moore makes the 2nd tackle, and a little bit slow to get up is Sam Laporta, and they're going to go hurry up. I agree, Jim. I think he's the perfect kind of Andrew Berry player. Over the middle, fired, end zone, knocked away by Denzel. He'll do a couple push-ups. With 8 seconds left, he flew in there, and they're going to go for it again. Kid was the first round time. Was he the number 2 overall pick, I think, in that class? He clearly has the physical skills, just hasn't worked out for him. Give him a low, give him the vet minimum with a bunch of incentive-laden bonuses. I love that for us. Because as you said, at least the next couple of years, we have, what, 2 years of dead cap if we trade Miles? He's got 2 years left on his deal. Of course, Deshaun has 2 after this one. 3 years left on his deal. So, Jake Bates does put it up and put it in. And we're tied 10-10. That was actually a pretty good drive with 2 seconds left is when the Lions scored. So, kudos to Jared Goff. And Adoree Jackson will take a knee, and it looks like Justin Fields will line up for a singular Hail Mary here. From his own 30. Fields back to pass. Actually gets pretty good protection this time, and now he'll chuck it deep to the left side, and it's actually caught at the 44-yard line by Marvin Harrison Jr., his first catch. I forgot about Marvin Harrison Jr. already, so we haven't called his name yet. He came over in the Abdul Carter-Myles Garrett trade, and he catches the Hail Mary to the 44-yard line. 10-10 at the half here in the Great Lakes Classic, week number 1 of this simulated season. Again, Phil Nagy on Sports. Thanks so much to all of our subscribers. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe, I would very much appreciate that. Also, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Continue to grow our audience for other nerds like us who like to see what the Browns could look like in the future with this version of the roster, and other teams too. This is what a healthy Detroit Lions team would look like if you're a Lions fan. All right, Fields back out onto the field. There you see total yards. The Browns way behind, like half as much as the Lions, and that's mostly because of the sack yardage, which has been significant. Chubb this time not going to go anywhere. The old Florida Gator, Alex Anzalone, right there. Yeah, maybe. Anything. The guardian cap, the neck roll, the stinger thing that goes around the collar thing. Oh, bad call. He definitely had the first down. I think if Fields is like, come on, he had the first down, and they got pushed back. 3rd and 1. They're going to spread them out. Maybe Chubb up the middle on this. Maybe QB draw. Or just a quick slant. First down, Jerry Jeudy, 50, 45. Jerry Jeudy breaking tackles. Nice block from Harrison. Unselfish part of Marvin Harrison's game. You do not play for Brian Hartline if you cannot block. So look at 18 coming left out of your screen, getting in there, pushing his way over Kirby Joseph to get a few more yards for his teammate, Jerry Jeudy. Heavy set in there with the 3 tight ends now. Harrison Bryant and Tyler Warren, the rookie out of Penn State, in there as well. Turn around, give it to Chubb. He just can't quite get the corner. Good tackle there. Yeah, the old, yes, I know what you mean. The big, like, Brian Bosworth thing. Yeah, Jinx. Left side run. Chubb to the corner, 30, big run. Stiff arm to the 25, to the 20. Nick Chubb. Big run to make up for some of those, and now Tevin Jenkins, our free agent left guard, is hurt. Fortunately, he's just on the sideline. And I don't even remember who his backup is, to be honest. We'll find out in a minute, I suppose. It's number 53, whoever that is. And he just got blown up off the play. Chubb hurdling a man. Gain of 6 for Nick Chubb to the 11-yard line. And a good run there for Chubb. This is the opening drive of half number 2. Man, I just cannot get number on. Or, close enough number. I'll have to get a close-up of him because I literally have no idea who it is. Another jet sweep. All right, maybe time to take that play out of the playbook, Phil. It's not working. Another loss for Jerry Jeudy in the run game. He's got 3 carries for like -4 yards now. I just don't think it's working. Get rid of that play, coach. Fields now on a 3rd and 6. He'll move to the right. Here comes Hutchinson again. He got him again. Is that number 5 or 4? Either way, Aiden Hutchinson is just absolutely abusing. Now, in that particular case, that's a long time to block anybody, and then Fields just takes off, and he takes off at an angle that Hutchinson can get there. So I'm not sure if I'm going to put that one fully on DeJuan Jones. But right now, Aiden Hutchinson is just having his way with Big DeJuan right now, Big Thanos. Maybe a little out of shape coming out of camp. Who knows? Those things are real. Borregales, the rookie, puts it up and puts it in. Andres Borregales, yes, from Miami University. He does wear number 30. He was the best kicker, at least by rating, of the undrafted rookie free agent kickers. Maybe, Jim. I hope not. But yeah, but the pressure disparity is huge. We have gotten 0 pressure, and they have just gotten massive amounts of pressure here so far in this one. With a lot of game left, 13-10, Browns with the lead. Left side, play action. Fired now to the left side, hit. Oh, what a catch by Amon-Ra St. Brown. MJ Emerson was wearing him like a communion suit, if I don't say. And Amon-Ra makes a great catch. Got a first down for the Lions. Under 8 to go, 3rd quarter. Browns lead by 3. Motion coming. Pressure up the middle. Here comes Levante David in the first sack of the day for the Browns. The savvy veteran playing middle linebacker for Schwartz's defense. Kind of replacing that Anthony Walker, Jordan Hicks thing. He is still an X factor. As he's regressed in his rating. He's not nearly over a 90 anymore. I think he's like maybe an 85 now. But in terms of leadership and having that second level of your defense locked down, I think it would be a huge opportunity if the price is right for the Browns to get somebody like Levante David, if not Levante David himself. 34 maybe, 35 years of age. Play action to Gibbs. Still no pressure. Goff has got all day over the top, and he had an open Tim Patrick. Ward, a guy that had gotten beat, but the throw was too far, too hot to handle. Come on, I want to call Abdul Carter's name. He's at the top of the line. He's got those nice spats on. He's going to bully his way through Taylor Decker. Nowhere to go. Caught by Amon-Ra again, and he is starting to have his way with the rookie out of Georgia, Dalen Everett. Here's Everett, number 5. Goff under center, Frank Ragnow. Stretch it left side to Gibbs. Gibbs has got a nice place to cut. He jukes one man out of his shoes. That's Malachi Moore again. Rookie out of Alabama playing free safety for us as we moved on from Thornhill. So we moved on from Newsom, moved on from Thornhill, moved on from Hicks, moved on from Dalvin Tomlinson. Obviously they moved on from Zadarius Smith. Here comes again. No, option keeper RPO, but I think somebody's going to be illegally downfield. And it is eligible downfield. No, I know he's been in, Jim. I just haven't got to call his name yet because he hasn't done anything. I've seen that elite speed rush move, partially because Taylor Decker's very good at like an 86 or 87, and Abdul Carter's only like an 80. But he's in there, rotating through. Now Isaiah McGuire into the game. And so is Chauncey Golston, a guy we picked up on free agency as well. Swim move for him doesn't work over the middle. Caught. No, he dropped it. Couldn't hold on. Tim Patrick. Guess who? Levante David. Really starting to like it. There's always one of these years. Every time we do a roster like this where we kind of pick it, we end up invariably falling in love with one of the guys. Remember, it was George Pickens at one point. Then it was DeMarvin Leal. all of those, some of those guys we'd fallen in love with. They try to run screen. Gibbs is there, but how about this pursuit by Levante David? He's all over the place. 4th and 8. The Browns will force a punt. From Jack Fox. Fox will boot this one deep and out of bounds, but into the end zone. And the Browns will take over at the 20-yard line. 5:04, third quarter. Chubb today, 11 for 42. Not too bad. Don't need to go away from the run by any means. Also haven't really seen a designed option play just yet. You figured that would be a little bit a part of the offense. Here's a pistol. Chubb, left side hole. Nice block there. Beautifully sprung for about 20 and a first down. Nick Chubb. And that was a really nice block by the rookie left tackle, Will Campbell. Again, he was the one we took. He and Mason Graham, we both took in the top 15 and then traded for Abdul Carter with the Myles Garrett trade. Stiff arm, shove him out of the way. That's Brian Branch. Is Zinter limping? Oh, boy. Okay, he's just got a cramp. But that's both starting guards now. I forgot to see if Tevin Jenkins was back in the game. He is not. 53 is still in there, whoever it is. And now, I don't even remember who the backup right guard is either. We'll find out, I guess. And another. All right, noted. Get rid of the jet sweep. I'm going to write it down right now. Kill the jet sweep. Jet sweep. Bye-bye. Fields, decent pocket, dump it over the middle, short, caught by Cedric Tillman, ball pops out, it's on the ground, where is it? It's finally picked up by the Lions. First turnover for the Browns, and it's on Cedric Tillman's first catch of the day, first catch of the season, and he can't catch a break, unfortunately. He definitely made a football move, and then that ball gets knocked out by Brian Branch, who decked him, and Fields unhappy about it. 103 total yards for Jahmyr Gibbs. So first turnover for the Browns, and they give it to the Lions essentially from where they punted from. So I suppose it's not, if they don't score here, too much given up. There's Laporta again. Sam Laporta for a first down to the, to the 37 for a gain of 7. Motion coming. And they'll fake the jet sweep and the regular throw. Over the middle, knocked away by Ward. He was on Tim Patrick. Third and 3, and that puts Ward into the zone, by the way. Also, Levante David still an X factor. I'll have to see what his X factor is. That'll be a nice pickup for the Browns. Quick little throw to the right side. Pressure coming, hit as he throws. Mike Hall Jr. was there. There's Abdul Carter, number 11. At least in the shot. Not going to get a replay on it. They'll try a long 54-yard field goal to tie it up. Here comes Jake Bates. Out of the hold of Hendon Hooker, the backup quarterback. Bates' kick is up and wide right. He pushed it right. Kicking towards the dog pound. We know what that can be like in this stadium. Hashtag build the dome. He pushes it right, and the Browns take over. So that fumble from Cedric Tillman, everybody on the sideline dapping him up. No harm, no foul, said. We got you. We got you. Stretch it to Chubb to the right side. And he'll take a bang cut for 3. Here comes Fields. Here comes Chubb. Follows the pulling mystery left guard backup, who does it decently well. I'm sure it was a scheme fit, and Chubb a little slow to get up. Get up, Nick. Get up. 3rd and 1 now for the Browns. Just into Detroit's side of the field. 3-step drop for Fields. Out route. Judy, first down. Easy throw, easy catch. He may not throw for 400 yards a game, but he's been pretty accurate, and his legs have been important. And the most important stat of the day is they're up by 3 here with about 16 minutes left to go in the game. Blitz coming. Fields will field. Left side. Throw it. Caught by Marvin Harrison Jr. Just his second catch of the day as a Brown. Again, came over with Abdul Carter in the Myles Garrett trade. Again, no draft picks because there's no reason to pick up future draft picks. So I just said, I'll pick a guy on your team who could start for mine, and that was Marvin Harrison. Another easy 9 there for Chubb. He's up to 16 carries, 81 yards for the Chubbernaut. And now he goes into the zone, so he still has his X factor too. I think Wrecking Ball is his S factor. Chubb. He'll take it. Wide zone left to the 25, to the 20. Stiff arm first down. And he only needed inches. He barely got it. But he does get a nice stiff arm there. And then we're going to head to the fourth quarter. Throw up your fours. Browns lead 13-10 over the Detroit Lions here. Week number 1 of our 2025 simulated season. It has been a painful day for Justin Fields as Aiden Hutchinson and his Lion teammates have been all over the backfield. It's really the only glaring weakness in the Browns game so far. We know they're not going to be super duper explosive. Fields has managed the ball fairly well. Knock on wood, he has not turned it over himself. Here comes Chubb, left side, and he can't get past the line. Cannot get past the line that time. Still cannot. Elijah Wilkinson, maybe? That's my guess. Elijah Wilkinson is the backup left guard. Here comes Chubb to the right side, to the 25, to the 10. What a run for Chubb. That was the 15 and then the 10, not the 25 and the 10, but you know what I mean. First and goal, Browns at the 7. Yeah, I do too, Jim. We'll have to see. And again, 2 backups. Actually, looks like Zinter is back in at the right guard spot. But Wilkinson, I think it is Elijah Wilkinson. I just picked him because he's a scheme fit. Fields, left side, end zone, touchdown! Look at that toe drag swag! Are they going to say he's out of bounds? Are you kidding me? They're not even going to look at it. Oh, Jerry Jeudy. Oh, boy. I thought for sure he had a touchdown. Chubb is going to do it himself anyway. 7 yards later, Chubb is into the end zone, and he's had a very nice day. And yes, Zinter there, 70 back into the game. And Chubb, he's just untouched into the end zone. And the bat signal is lit, and boy, does he look better this year. A year removed from that catastrophic injury. Borregales in to attempt a extra point. Andres Borregales, rookie out of Miami, puts it up, puts it through. 20-10. Here come the Lions. A little bit of pressing potentially. Remember, they lost, both coordinators this season. Aaron Glenn to the Jets and Ben Johnson to the Bears. So, I get it. I get it. That's a lot to overcome for a team, again, that felt like they probably deserved to be in the Super Bowl and then just ran into a buzzsaw worth of injuries, specifically on that defense. Goff, left side throw, right at the sticks. They'll say he's a yard short. Another catch for Sam Laporta. That puts Goff over the 200-yard mark in this one. Left side run. Sorry, I was just looking at the scoreboard ticker. There's an NBA score that I thought was a typo for a minute. As I flipped through the scores there during the break, I couldn't believe what my eyes saw. Yes, at halftime, the Pistons lead the Bulls 71-29. How is that even possible? That's unbelievable to me. Unbelievable to me. Here comes Goff. Can we get some pressure? Abdul Carter chasing. Hits him as he throws, and it's incomplete. Pressure that time made it happen. And the first time we've really seen him have an impact, he gets himself a pressure, which causes a bad throw. Goff play action. Left side throw for him. Tipped up in the air by our rookie, Dalen Everett. And Everett able to knock it away. He's had a little bit of a battle here with Amon-Ra St. Brown. And that's a nice play by the rookie for the Browns against St. Brown. Jared Goff. A bunch of trips to the left side. Amon-Ra's amongst them. Pressure coming. He'll fire over the middle to Amon-Ra, one-on-one with Levante David. David actually had pretty good coverage, but Amon-Ra St. Brown, one of the best receivers in the game, and one-on-one with a linebacker is maybe not what I would have recommended. Maybe they switched and he was supposed to have gone with Laporta, but he read it right, but not able to to cover on Amon-Ra St. Brown. I don't blame that one at all. Motion coming from Laporta. Blitz coming from the Browns. Can they get some pressure? Here it comes. Nope, he'll throw it away. Goff felt it. Chase Young had finally gotten around Penei Sewell. Isaiah McGuire was in there as well. Yeah, they found the mismatch, right? That's what you try to do. You scheme up mismatches, and that one would have been a mismatch for sure. Even as good as Levante David is. Now back to pass. Goff. Good protection. He's going to go deep. Right side. Better coverage. Knocked away. The rookie Malachi Moore swats it away. He was running step for step with Tim Patrick down there, or excuse me, Jamison Williams down there. And a nice play by our free safety. Pressure up the middle. He's going to get a sack. Chauncey Golston is the one who gets in there, another free agent that we picked up in the offseason just to shore up that room. And Chauncey Golston gets himself a sack to start his season. Fox's kicks in ups and out of bounds. All right, Browns can kind of chew clock mode this. Pressure coming, careful. He's already been sacked a bunch. He'll chuck it deep right side. Single coverage and knocked away by Carlton Davis. Chubb up the middle of the big first down. 21 for 117 for Nick Chubb in this one, and he has looked very good. Yeah, Bo, for sure, it is weird. It is weird. Sounds like it's been weird there, and he's kind of put up with a lot. Left side throw, first down, Marvin Harrison Jr. Again, Abdul Carter and Marvin Harrison Jr. was the package for Myles Garrett to the Cardinals. It's like, hey, go have fun winning a Super Bowl there. It's a worse roster than this one is. Nick to the right side picks up a couple. Haven't really seen Elijah Mitchell yet. Yeah, Jim, we must be. I like scheme fit guys who are potential contributors. None of these guys were super high priced. Levante David is the veteran of the group, but the rest of these guys are 4, 5, 6 year guys. There looks like Tevin Jenkins is back in. He's a free agent this year, drafted by the Bears. Yeah, I mean, and he's left side throw, first down to the Chief, first down, the 48. It's not quite like the NBA where if you kind of demand it, you can kind of get your way out of it, but they don't have to do anything with him. He's under contract for 2 more years. Will he give it his all? Will he be disgruntled? How will he be in the locker room? All of those things are real. You saw it happen with Brandon Ayuk, right? CeeDee Lamb, Dak, those kinds of guys. Like, trade me. And then it just turned into a new contract. Maybe that's what happens here, but I don't know if those things are ever the same. Ayuk didn't have a great season this year after all of that. Yeah, and you're right. I'm kind of with you, Jim. Kind of that there's really no loyalty anymore from the players in this world of free agency. Back in the day when free agency didn't exist. What a move by Chubb, by the way. 35 to the 30. Chubb will be shoved out of bounds. He's up to a $153. Nick Chubb back to the zone blocking scheme and a heavy dose of 24. And finally, we're going to get a new player in the game, and Elijah Mitchell's going to give Chubb a blow. But back in the day, like, you drafted a guy, you were pretty much stuck with him throughout his career. Into the end zone and almost intercepted by Kirby Joseph. Tried to go high to Marvin Harrison, but he didn't put it high enough. 2nd and 10. 3:57. This fourth quarter's kind of snuck away. Browns actually, like, kind of doing a pretty good job of the game plan right here. RPO left side to the Chief. He'll be tackled, but he'll be tackled in bounds. Big 3rd and 6 coming up, though. Let's be honest here. Chubb back into the game. Fields pointing out the defenders, all of the offensive linemen back in. They'll give it to Chubb. He's going to be stuck behind a guy, breaks a tackle, pushes his way, and he'll be a line short. Should I go for it? Let's go for it. What the heck? Put him out of their misery. Situational coach. But look at Chubb. He kind of got stuck. Breaks 3. Fights through. Like, this is like vintage Nick Chubb stuff here. And we're going to go for it. Oh, they were going to go for it anyway. Let's try to spread them out and catch them off guard. Again, I don't even know how to change the camera angle, to be honest, so I apologize for that. Or to make Nick Chubb go somewhere forward. He's not going to get it. The hole was there. And he missed it. Damon Square makes the tackle. And Chubb, look at it. He was just a half-second little late on that cut to the middle. Square, who I believe played a little bit with the Browns. That name sounds familiar to me. Oh, well, we got one. We didn't get one. Situational coach mode does not work out for us. We don't necessarily need the... Oh, we also switch sides of the field again. That happens from time to time. We also don't need... the 3 points is still going to be a 2-score game. So here comes a QB draw. Goff, he's got some space. He'll be hit hard. Wow, why would you do that to your quarterback there? New offensive coordinator not named Ben Johnson. Goff, they got to be in a hurry here. He'll throw left side and caught it out of bounds. What a catch by Jamison Williams. He dropped that thing in the bucket, and Williams fell out of bounds while he was catching it. For sure he wants to win a championship. I think all professional athletes at some point want to win a championship. He's been to the mountain. He's won the quote-unquote MVP for defensive players. And yeah, whatever the plan was that they showed him, he's like, oh, you're not going to win a Super Bowl while I'm still in my prime. So I get it from his side. For sure I get it from his side. But my point is and I think what Bo was saying it there, like we don't have to honor that. Could he hold out? Could he just not play? I mean, maybe. Take the fines, I guess. Another QB draw. What are they doing? Who is this new offensive coordinator for the Lions? They're going to go no huddle here. They still have 3 timeouts, but they're going to have to try to save them to get the ball back. 3rd and 2. Goff, right side. Almost picked. He really, really underthrew Jahmyr Gibbs, and Ward almost picked that off. That would have been his 2nd pick. Right? He had one earlier? Am I making that up? Gosh, I can't even remember now. I'm pretty sure he did. JOK had the pick. I'm not sure if Ward did. Up the middle, Gibbs on a 4th and 2, and he'll fall forward for a first down. Oh, in the same way that Chubb couldn't fall forward for a first down, Jahmyr Gibbs does, and that was a tricky play. Left side throw on the sideline, tipped up in the air and almost picked. Malachi Moore was over there, but that was Dalen Everett again, number 5, the rookie. Yep, I'm aware. Motion coming. Goff over the middle, short throw, and a catch by Jamison Williams. He'll be tackled by Abdul Carter inbounds. They're going to have to go hurry up again. Yeah, maybe all he wants is a coaching staff that works. I'm with you. Spin move, Gibbs. What a tackle by Ward, and they're going to have to keep going hurry up. They haven't used any of their... Oh, they did use one timeout. Left side throw, caught by Laporta, but is short. And the Lions, for as good as their end of half drive was, this end of game drive has been brutally bad for them, time management-wise. Goff will step up with all these quarterback runs. He'll be tackled from behind and sacked by Chase Young. The Predator gets his first as a Cleveland Brown. And now it's 2nd and 10. Goff over the middle, caught, tipped up in the air, and almost picked by Delpit. Yeah, I think LeBron was sort of like, it's okay to leave. Trust me, I left. It won't be nearly as bad as the decision was. Goff, right side throw. Caught for a first down, but they're under 30, and they don't have any timeouts left, so they go hurry up. The Browns look like they're going to go 1-0 against the Lions in their Week 1 2025 sim opener. What a game for the Browns. We'll do some stats here in a second. But again, they went 5-12 with roster option number 1. They went 4-13 with roster option number 2. And now into the end zone. Triple zeros. Browns win! They're 1-0 in 2025. What a game. Justin Fields does enough to get them points. Their defense played very well. And yes, I agree, Jim, a very nice start. Look how svelte Dan Campbell looks. He looks a little skinnier in the game, I think, maybe than he is in real life. Browns 20, Lions 10. What a game. Let's look at some quick stats here. Nick Chubb, the hero of this one. Welcome back, Batman. What a game for him. And, man, that would be great to have him come back. Goff today, 30 of 48 for 268. He was just check down city all day. Remember, 57 of those were on that broken play to Jahmyr Gibbs. He had 1 touchdown and 1 interception. Gibbs, 8 for 69 on the ground, but he did fumble. 3 for 9 for Goff. Just 1 carry for David Montgomery, which seems kind of weird. Laporta and St. Brown both with 7 catches. 6 for 47 for Jamison Williams. 5 for 48 for Patrick. 4 for 58. And again, 57 of them were on 1 play. And then Wright had the touchdown, 1 catch for 1 yard. Leading tackler in this one, no surprise, Brian Branch. He's all over the place. Their strong safety. Terry and Arnold, Jack Campbell, both with 11. But look at Aiden Hutchinson in this one. 6 TFLs for him and 4 sacks. So they had 6 sacks, and I think maybe just 1 in the second half. So credit to the Browns for making those changes. They didn't have any turnovers through the air. They did have the 1 forced fumble that the safety Trey Dean III was able to pick up. So really nice job by the Browns on defense. How about this offensive output? Look at Justin Fields. 18 for 23 for 172. That's 78% and a touchdown. Long of 26. That's all you got to do to run a Stefanski offense. It's all you have to do. He was athletic enough that he was able to get a couple of nice runs as well. In fact, oh, there he is. 1 carry for 47 yards. He was sacked 6 times, of course. How about Nick Chubb? 28 for 157 and a touchdown. Incredible. We're going to get rid of those jet sweeps and then the first down play. You're very welcome, Jim. Whoops, wrong button, Phil. Njoku today, 8 for 60 for a touchdown, 3 for Judy, 3 for Marvin Harrison Jr. Maybe those guys will get more involved. They look the same, too. They're similar haircuts. Nick Chubb, 2, 1 for Tillman, 1 for Tyler Warren. Would like to see Tyler Warren get some more love. Maybe I'll put a little bit more 2 tight end in there. All right, for the defense, leading tackler Jeremiah Usu-Koromo and Levante David. Then you have Grant Delpit and Chase Young into the game. They did eventually get 3 sacks. Again, Chauncey Goldston out of Iowa. He's a 5th-year player. 6th-year player, Chase Young and Levante David. So all 3 guys that were not on the Browns last year that I brought in got sacks. 1 pick, it was by Usu-Koromoa. A couple of pass deflections for several players. The forced fumble was by Levante David. The fumble recovery was by Mike Hall Jr. And let's give a little bit of love to the new rookie kicker, Andres Borregales. He was 2 for 2, including a 44-yarder, which frankly is all he needed to do. This was kind of like how the Browns have to win right now while they're trying to find the guy to do that. Feed Nick Chubb, be smart with the football. He didn't make any mistakes, Justin Fields. He used his legs when he needed to, and it was really effective. And the end result is the Browns 20 and the Lions 10 in this one. So a great game here. We will go ahead and just advance through the week right now and see what the results of week 1 were. I think we can go right to, there we go. So the Bengals, Browns, and Ravens all won. Steelers lost. Chiefs lost. Broncos lost. Raiders with Shedeur Sanders lost. Tennessee with Cam Ward loses. Everybody else in the South wins. Buffalo and the Jets still get that dub. How do I go to the NFC, I wonder? Is that an option? I don't know how that works. I never tried this view before. Oh, well. All good. So the Browns with a nice win. Guys, this one was a lot of fun. I do really appreciate you joining me. Thanks again so much to all 1,140 of our subscribers. You guys are the best. We do really, really appreciate it. We'll continue these 2025 season sims throughout the spring here, and we'll see if we guess right on any of these players coming to the Browns. But a good start for the 2025 season. Of course, both of the Option 1 and Option 3 rosters both started with wins at home, so maybe we're not going to get too excited. We'll have to see how these guys progress. So, again, do appreciate it very, very much, guys. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday night. Have a great rest of the week. And time permitting, I'll get you back with another Ohio State or Browns game later this week before the weekend and the holidays come around. So, Again, appreciate it. Take care of yourselves. Have a great night. And as always, go Browns!